Hey, it's your fertility goddess Rhonda here again, here to offer you another metaphysical tip and trick to help you improve your metaphysical life. In our last video, we talked about filtered shielding for empaths, and since that video I've had several requests asking how to remove other people's karma. And as an empath myself, I recognize how important that is, because carrying the burdens and adverse karma of others seriously impacts us. And I notice I say adverse karma because you can also take on good karma. We don't want to get rid of that. So we're going to be specifically removing adverse karma from ourselves. I'm going to ask for your indulgence because A, I'm shooting this by myself, and B, this is going to be longer than most of my videos that I usually try to keep under 5 minutes, because I like to keep it short, sweet, to the point. I know you're very busy, and I don't want to bore you half to death. But because this is so important, this was originally going to be several videos, but I'd like to teach you how to shore yourself up really, really good to help yourself, because I recognize a lot of you are suffering, and so I don't want to just split it up. I'm going to just roll through the whole thing. However, I can tell you that once you go through all the exercises all at once, it takes less than 5 minutes. So just bear with me as I just explain the steps to you, and then we will go ahead and get rid of it. So what are the steps to removing the adverse karma and burdens of others? The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to unhook the energy of others that we are carrying. Why unhook? Some people feel that they should cut cords. I disagree with that, because the same way that if you cut a weed and you don't yank it out by the root, that weed's going to grow right back. So a lot of people will be cutting cords and the problem still remains, or it comes right back again because you didn't get rid of the root. So we are going to unhook those cords that other people are shooting at us from the root, so that our bodies are free of it, and we're going to send it into the light with love to be healed and resolved as we are healed from it. You can have hooks and cords attached to you. When we take on the energy and burdens and karma and problems of other people, it flows through an energetic cord that flows from that person into us. And you could be carrying that for 15, 10 years and still be connected to that person who is still getting the benefit of your energy and is still feeding you their negative energy or their negative issues. So we want to go ahead and get rid of all that so that we can get our lives back and get ourselves back on track. The next step that we do is we restore our own divine peace, strength, good health, free will, and the optimum flow of divine balanced energy. Free will, because if you're dealing with someone else's problems, you no longer have the free will to deal with your own if you're all burdened down with somebody else's stuff. And as empaths, there are those, well, you have free will all the time, you can just do what you want. It's a little bit different for empaths because of how we are. And, you know, I don't want to make this video too lengthy, but suffice to say that by dealing with other people's karma, you're also dealing with their will of what they took on. And we don't want to do that. We want to have our own free will. If your free will was to go out and start a business for yourself, but you're so busy dealing with the problems of other people that you can't get to your business, then you have lost your free will. We're also going to restore the optimum flow of divine balanced energy, because we really, really need that to keep the energetic flow going, especially since we're inundated so much with the energy of others. We are going to heal the wound, because when we unhook that cord and send it out, we are still creating a wound here. The same way you would pull out a splinter and it could bleed, you don't want to be bleeding energetically. You don't want etheric blood coming out of you, so we're going to restore that. And then we are going to press in the color. Don't worry if you're not visual and you can't see the color. You can picture it, feel it, imagine it, or just know that it's happening. And we're going to press in the color of the chakra to shore it up and strengthen it up and get it back into good health. Now, the colors of the chakra, I think we went over that, so I don't think I have to go over it again. In case I didn't, we'll go over it as I press in the colors and as we go through it. So, let's begin. We're going to begin with our shoulders. So, again, I'm going to put this in the description, the words, so that you don't have to worry trying to repeat after me. You'll be able to see it right in the YouTube description so that you can read along with it. So beginning with our shoulders, we have our hands on our shoulders, and I unhook myself from the burdens and adverse karma of others, sending them into the light to be healed and resolved as I am healed from them, and restoring my own divine peace, strength, good health, free will, and the optimum flow of divine balanced energy. These wounds are healed, and I'm pushing through the pink color of nurture, but you can push through the color that represents nurture to you. That feels really, really wonderful. Okay, let's move on to our crown. I'm going to use white for now, but again, you can use your custom color, or you can go with white or lavender. Either one will work perfectly fine. So over the crown, and I unhook myself from the burdens and adverse karma of others, sending it into the light to be healed and resolved with love as I am healed from them, and restoring my own divine peace, strength, good health, free will, and the optimum flow of divine balanced energy. This wound is healed, and I'm pushing through the white and shoring up the chakra. So now let's go over our third eye, which is indigo, that blue-purple color. So let's begin. I unhook myself from the burdens and adverse karma of others, sending them into the light with love to be healed and resolved as I am healed from them, and restoring my own divine peace, good health, strength, free will, and the optimum flow of divine balanced energy. This wound is healed, and I'm pushing through the indigo. And I like to use light, but you can use colors or the color of a flower. But I like light. You use what works for you. Okay, now we're going to go over our communication center, which is our throat, and I unhook myself from the burdens and adverse karma of others, sending them into the light with love to be healed and resolved as I am healed from them, and restore my own divine peace, good health, free will, and strength in the optimum flow of divine balanced energy. These wounds are healed, and I'm pushing through the blue, healing up my communication center. Okay? Now let's go over our heart, and again, it's really important to keep our heart shored up. So, I unhook myself from the burdens and adverse karma of others, sending them into the light to be healed and resolved as I am healed from them, and restoring my own divine peace, strength, good health, free will, and the optimum flow of divine balanced energy. This wound is healed, and I'm pushing through the green light to shore it up and get my heart strength back up. So now we're going to go over our solar plexus, which I'm hoping you can see from here. So I unhook myself from the burdens and adverse karma of others, sending them into the light to be healed and resolved as I am healed from them, and restoring my own divine peace, strength, good health, free will, and the optimum flow of divine balanced energy. This wound is healed, and I'm pushing through yellow light. So it is. So now on your own, follow that same process and do your groin chakra, your creative life force energy, That color is orange, if I didn't say it before. And also your root chakra at the base of your spine, that energy is red. Press that through. And if you're feeling really tired because you've just been so burdened down, it helps if you have like some red underwear that you can wear to press that in, or maybe take strips of red material to tuck into your underwear so that you can keep that red energy flow so that you're nice and balanced and healthy. So those are the procedures to help you get rid of the adverse karma of others, the burdens of others, and to restore your own divine health. One of the things that I want to leave you with, as empaths, we tend to believe that everybody's more important than we are, and that everyone's problems are bigger than ours, so we put ourselves on the back burner, which is not a good thing to do. It's actually more important for you to put yourself first, because you have a spiritual job to do here. So it is your duty, your responsibility to keep yourself strong and shored up, because if you go down, your ship goes down. The military doesn't send broken down, tired, exhausted soldiers into battle. They first shore them up, strengthen them up, make sure that they're strong, healthy, and resilient, and then send them out to face those challenges, because now they're strong enough to face those challenges. The same applies to you. You want to keep yourself strong and healthy, because if you're exhausted and broken down and sad and depressed with everyone else's energy, how many people can you help? Not too many. But if you are strong and healthy and resilient, you can help so many more people, as well as help yourself. And don't forget every day to make the mental declaration that you are not taking on anyone's adverse issues, illnesses, challenges, anything that is adverse to you. You are only here to facilitate healing energy and try to help them as best as you can with no harm to you. So, that is your empath training for today. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I know I'm a little scattered this evening, but I had promised that I was going to make this video, and I'm a goddess of my word. So this video is going to be made. And I thank you so much. Please share this with a friend. And please visit my website at www.healingheadagoddess.com, where you can book a session with me. I train empaths to be healthy. So go through my site, and if you want to set something up, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, thank you again, and namaste. Thank you.